What's up guys, RuppDat here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts! I hope you're enjoying your holiday season. Most of you are probably on Christmas break or a vacation or whatever right now, and I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. So, in the last episode, in what I didn't want to be a long episode, but it ended up being so anyway, because Jafar was just so damn annoying, we wrapped up Acre Wood. And I asked you guys to leave input as to what I should do next. Go to a new world, or return to Traverse Town to take care of a few things that we can do now. Unfortunately, as I kind of expected, there wasn't any input on it at all. One of these days, things are going to improve. All it takes is persistence, right? Anyway, so since I am left to make the decision myself, by the way, I'm recording this the same day it's going up, or hopefully it'll go up. Just letting you know that. It also explains why my mic quality is still poor. My mics actually should be arriving at some point today, it just hasn't yet. Waiting on that. Anyway, let's go ahead and warp to Traverse Town, so I guess we'll go there and take care of a few things. More of a break episode, I guess. Gotta have one every now and again, right? So now that we've warped back to Traverse Town, I would like to go straight to the accessory shop. Why, you ask? Well, if you recall at the end of the last episode, it was pointed out that we had a Trinity mark here we could deal with. Specifically, this big, glaring green Trinity. What the hell?
Well, as I live and breathe, if it isn't Pinocchio.
Oh, hi, Jiminy.
What in the world are you doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
I just don't believe it. And here I was, up all night just worried sick about you. Why, of all the Pinocchio?
Anyway, I don't think I really got into much of Jiminy's stuff. I might actually do that this episode too. But if you might recall, Jiminy is from the story of Pinocchio, the puppet who wanted to become a real boy. This is the title or character from that story / Disney movie. Of course, as you all know, Pinocchio's not supposed to tell lies or his nose grows bigger. That's the whole point, not supposed to lie. Someone's getting in Pinocchio's head, giving him bad thoughts. I wonder who. Though, trust me when I say this certainly is not the last we're going to see of Pinocchio. And his father Geppetto, still missing. All sorts of dangers and temptations. You honestly think Pinocchio's just going to sit put, Jiminy? Especially since you just forced this new mission upon us. To be perfectly honest, I completely forgot about this. So yeah, I guess I can go ahead and get into Jiminy's stuff quick. Jiminy has been keeping a journal throughout our entire adventure, which I have not made note of very often. Essentially, his journal contains chronicles of not only our adventure up to this point, but also the entire story of the worlds we visit. I'm not going to go through all of these in depth because that would take way too long. It would probably fill up an episode all of its own, and I really don't want to bore you guys with that. So, I mean, if you're playing along, you can always go in and check it out himself, or for yourselves. Couple of interesting features, though, that are helpful are, well, this thing, which tells you all about the 101 Dalmatians, or rather the 99 puppies that are missing. As you can see, I have found 27 thus far, and if you press the triangle button, yeah, as you can see, I am missing quite a few still. Such a shame. We also have a list of how many Trinities we have found. As you can see, I have not found any Trinity ladders yet. Well, actually I have, I just haven't activated it yet. I am missing only 2 Trinity charges, and I'm missing 7 Trinity jumps. And I guess I can also go over the Ansem report we found, since we got that after beating Jafar, and these are kind of important. So, let's do a bit of reading.
Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness.
This kind of explains a bit of backstory as to the Heartless, some of their origins to an extent, and a little bit about Ansem. So now we've gotten that out of the way, as I said, Green Trinity here, let's go ahead and see it in action for the first time. The Trinity Ladder. Not the most stable of towers, I'll say that much, but it works. Now we have a ladder. And where does this ladder go, you ask? Why, up into the newly opened accessory shop. Well, synthesizing shop, excuse me, which is in the top floor of the accessory shop. All that stuff you've been collecting, such as shards and mithrils and stuff like that, you can actually use this to create different things. And so they say someday they will make the ultimate weapon. I gotta point out, I have never been able to make the ultimate weapon. I've never gathered everything needed for it. I don't think I'll be able to show it off in this Let's Play. If I can, that'd be awesome, but guess we'll wait and see. Sorry about that. So anyway, as you can see, we got a bunch of stuff we can create right here and now. Cottage, elixir, bunch of equips. We actually have enough for some of this stuff, but I don't think I'm going to synthesize quite yet. We do, however, get free treasure chests, such as, well, look at that. Dalmatians 7, 8, and 9, locked up in here. And we get a mithril shard that we can then proceed to use for synthesizing. And we can also use this door now. And of course, we can always visit Sid and chat with him. But I think I'm going to leave Sid be for the time being. Let's head into the item shop and talk with Donald's nephews. Oh, before I forget, while I'm in here. Come on. I know it's there. Come on. Get up on the counter, please. Thank you. Fine, screw it. If I recall correctly, there's a postcard up in the fan, but it's not working for some reason. Anyway, let's just shop so I can get some stuff. Let's see, what do I necessarily need? I have quite a bit of money now, so that's good. Let's grab a couple high potions. You never know when they're going to come in handy in case we can't use our healing magic. Tent and camping set. We have new weapons here. I might as well get into these. Donald, in addition to the Morning Star, he can now use the Shooting Star, the Magus Staff, and he also has more physical options such as the Warhammer and the Silver Mallet. And Goofy, in addition to the Smasher, now has the Gygus Fist, which is a more offensive one as well. The Mithril Shield, which is balanced. And the Stout Shield is still here. And there's also the Golem Shield. And unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of money to actually get all of them. So what I think I'm going to do, I am going to grab the Magus Staff for Donald. I will probably get something for Goofy later once I get more money. I don't know why money seems to be a bit of a problem for this playthrough for me. I've never had this much problem with it before. I should also probably go ahead and equip 3 wishes as well. Sora's newest keychain for the Keyblade. There's its design. The keychain is a lamp. Powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, and you can see it raises our strength by 1. So that's nice. Donald, I'm going to remove the Morning Star and give him the Magus Staff, which you can see looks just like the Mage's Staff, just all red. Raises his strength by 1 and raises his MP by 1, and I believe it raises his magic by quite a bit as well. Goofy's just gonna have to be stuck with the Smasher for now. Goofy's actually kind of close to a level up. Okay, so now to get to the main thing I want to do with this episode. I'm going to leave the world quickly for a certain reason, but I'm not completely leaving Traverse Town. Here's the thing. I hate that one part trying to get to Merlin's house where you have to jump on those floating platform things. So I'm just going to go straight to the Magician's study so I can avoid that. It works. So as we arrive in here, let's check with the Fairy Godmother. I don't think I can have any more things I can actually turn into summons, but I want to double check quick, just to be sure. Nope. Poor Fairy Godmother. She said her world has disappeared too. It actually appears in a later Kingdom Hearts game, but I will deal with that if we ever get to that game. Merlin, he can take us to the cavern or what, or practice our magic or whatever. Now, what I want to do is, where does he have the book set up? Is this it? No. Aha! If we examine Winnie the Pooh's book, we can go inside it, of course, and there, since we brought a torn page back, we should have something new here. Yup! A tall, curious tree buzzing with bees. Take a look. Sure thing. So we have brought back Winnie the Pooh's favorite honey tree. I can see why I liked it. Jeez, look at how tall that thing is.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Oh? Who have we got here? Why, yes, mysterious voice. Someone is here. Oh!
What am I to do? I'm all alone.
Little Piglet.
Pooh, where are you? It's me, Piglet.
Don't run away, little guy. Just because Sora's so much taller. Oh, poor Piglet. So, Piglet's over there. What we're going to need to do is just slip around the tree here. So we can get behind him. And let's talk with him.
Oh dear, I was just never mind.
You have nothing to be afraid of. Chill out.
Don't be scared. You're looking for Pooh, right?
You know Pooh. Oh, you see, I have something for him. I have to take it to Pooh right away.
Well, there he is.
Oh, Pooh!
Oh, I believe I smell a delicious something. A something like honey.
Pooh!
Hello, Piglet. How have you been?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you'd gone away. I brought what you asked for.
A balloon.
Piglet. Now I can finally have some honey.
Really? But how?
I shall hold on to the balloon and fly like a bee up the honey tree, see?
What if you take their honey? Won't the bees be angry?
That's a good point.
Oh,
So in a bit of an homage to an old Winnie the Pooh story, whose name unfortunately eludes me right now, it'll probably appear on screen. We have to help Pooh. If only we can chase away those bees. So we get a bit of an, I'll admit, a slightly annoying minigame. Watch me get a first try now that I've said that. Yes, Pooh's using the balloon to get honey, and Owl's gonna offer some pointers for exactly what we have to do. Pooh can get honey by floating up the tree with his balloon. The honey's inside the tree hollows, of course, not the beehives. How that makes sense, I will never know. Then again, it's Pooh's world. Who am I to question their logic? Quite a lot of honey in them. If Pooh gets too close, the bees are going to come out of the hives to protect their honey. If they get to Pooh, they'll pop the balloon. It's our job to climb up the tree along with Pooh and swat the bees away. The more time Pooh has at each hollow, the more honey he can eat. There's more honey higher up, too. If jumping from branch to branch proves difficult, we can also use the rush command, which will help us to catch up to Pooh quickly. But it's not fully reliable. The main problem here is trying to jump from tree branch to tree branch, regardless of whether you're using the rush command or not, because, yeah, it's easy to fall off the tree, especially when you're hitting the bees. I like the music, though. Come on, bees, come on. Case in point! Let's rush, get back up there. I'm actually not doing too bad. I am impressed. Watch me have jinxed that now. Whoa, where'd you guys come from? Alright, bees, I know you're coming. Not bad. So yeah, in essence, this is a neat little mini-game you can play. And FYI, yes, you do have to complete it if completing this world and getting the keyhole is what you are after. Come on, bees, come on, come on. Excellent. Oh, my screen's kind of flickering a bit. Come on, TV. You can work. You've been faithful to me thus far. I don't think so, bees. I just realized this is the highest point of the tree, so yeah, I don't think Pooh's going anywhere. So hopefully I should be able to just sit here and swat the bees away. Watch me fall off at some point now. It's gonna happen. Oh, Pooh. How much honey can one bear eat? Kinda makes me wish I knew a thing or two about how bears worked. Bears. You hear that? Bears. Come on, bees. Come on. I love how I'm actively taunting the bees. I'm gonna admit, outside of games, if I actually see a bee in real life, I run the hell away from it. I am terrified of bees, and I would certainly never hit them with anything. Or get anywhere near them willingly, for that matter. I'm allergic to bees, so thus they scare the hell out of me. Yes, I'll admit to it. Yeah, I don't like being stung, especially since I am allergic and it causes me to swell up like a balloon. Speaking of balloon, Pooh's balloon has 10 more seconds to hold up, and it looks like I'm gonna do this first try. Amazing. I didn't think it was possible.
It is rather funny what I will do for Hunny.
Indeed it is, Pooh Bear. But at least you're happy. But yeah, as I had mentioned before, the 100-acre wood is in fact... Ooh, the torn page turned into a new item. The Nature Spark. Oh, now I do have a reason to speak with, the Fairy Godmother. Because that is in fact a summon gem. Not that I've used any of my summons in this LP. I probably will at some point, just not right now. So, Fairy Godmother, I need you to come out of your pumpkin carriage again. I don't know why I couldn't have just stayed out. But oh well. Anyway, getting back to my previous point, I mentioned before, the last time we were there, the 100-acre wood is in fact a world entirely all its own. Even though you will never find any Heartless there, as you learn the summon spell Bambi. And you need to complete all the things you will find in there through the torn pages if you want to lock the keyhole, which is on the actual lock of the book. So I think it's going to do it. We took care of everything that I believe we needed to here in Traverse Town. We took care of the Trinity stuff. We met Pinocchio, which I completely forgot that was even there. And we did some stuff in the 100-acre woods now that we've put a torn page back in the book. So I think that's a perfect place to stop. Next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we are, well, going to leave Traverse Town and head back to Agrabah so we can depart from there to a new world and see what awaits us. So, I will see you guys then. Have a Merry Christmas, one and all.